Okay, send them up. Step right in here, sir. Oh, should I say Reverend? Reverend Rinaldi. My, you certainly have had a long, productive life.
That's right. I was a Presbyterian minister for over 40 years.
Okay, just stand over there and we'll get back to you in a little while. Next. Let's see. Oh, yes, Father O'Neill. We've been waiting for you. My, pretty good run on Earth as well?
That I have. I've been a Catholic priest for over 50 years, doing your work, and...
Okay, Father, we'll talk about that in a little... no, Father, would you please just stand over there next to Reverend Rinaldi? Please. Next. Well, well, Mr. Brown, right? What do we have here? What did you do, Mr. Brown?
I was an IRS agent for 5 years.
An IRS agent? Really? Well, Mr. Brown, go right in. Open the gates for Mr. Brown! Next.
Excuse me. I think we have a problem here. Between us two, we have been doing your work for over 90 years.
And you make us wait out here while the IRS guy walks right in.
Let me tell you something. That man has scared the devil out of more people in 5 years than you two have in 90.
Back in the days of the old West, when men were men and women were women, and you can't hardly beat that. One man always stood apart from all the rest. That man was known only as the Kobasi Kid. As we join the kid today, we find him about to enter the Red Dog Saloon. Let's watch.
He said, to get to the other side.
Oh, that is unbelievable.
Hi, kid.
Hi.
Hey, you look a little wet.
Yeah, it's raining cats and dogs out there. Just stepped in a poodle.
Kid, listen, this guy has been waiting to meet you here. He heard that you like jokes and riddles, see, and he wants to tell you one. Kid, meet Stanley Jones.
Hi,
doing
Stan.
there,
Kid.
Sid? All right, here it is. Okay, my mother and father, they had 3 kids. One was my sister, and one was my brother. Who was the other one? Give up? It was me. I thought you liked it, though.
That kid's so...
Oh.
You didn't get that? That was a pretty good riddle, yeah. Hey, well, I'll see you guys.
Yeah,
Yes, my mother and father had 3 kids. One was my brother.
Back in the days of the Old West, many men tried to defy law and order. But the onlyest one to make it was the Kobasi Kid.
Today's story takes place in Stosh's General Store. Let's watch.
Oh, my young Panimini, it's a Kobasi Kid. Welcome,
Hi,
kid.
Vincent, how are you?
What can I do for you, kid?
I think I need a new saw. This one's had it. I worked all day yesterday, only cut down 10 trees.
Oh, kid, I know what you need. Here you are, kid, the very latest model saw. Just what you need. Guaranteed to cut down 100 trees per day.
100 trees.
Guaranteed.
How much is it?
$29.95 just for you, kid.
Yeah. I'll put it on my bill, will you?
Oh, it's my my little Swedish patootie. Oh! Hiya, kid. How did this all work?
I thought you said this would cut 100 trees a day.
Well, it will, kid. It's guaranteed.
I work from morning till night. I cut down 7 trees.
7? Oh, I don't understand that. Here, let me check it out. What's wrong, kid?
What's that loud noise?
Boy, the kid's something else, ain't he? Well, what was that loud noise anyway? Well, see you next time.
Okay, Dick, that'll about do it. I'll get the paperwork back to you in about a week for your signature, okay?
Tom,
Yeah.
as a tax advisor, how do you feel about someone in television taking the cost of hairspray as a deduction?
Dick, how do you feel about making license plates for the next 10 years?
Okay, sir, have a seat.
Yeah.
You still live at the same address?
Yep.
Your name is John Anthony Rinaldi,
Right.
and you're a steelworker.
Right.
And last year you made $18,000.
Correct.
Well, Mr. Rinaldi, the reason we called you down here is that last year you also claimed $12,000 for toupees. And, well, we thought it was just a little bit...
Why do you guys question everything I say? Every year it's the same thing. Audit, audit, audit. I'm sick and tired of this audit. Classy white-collar workers. The following is a public service from the Big Chuck and Lil John Show.
Hey, give me your receipt.
And now, boys and girls, time for yet another Loony Legends. Our story begins hundreds of years ago in Rome. At this time, the world's most famous artist was given a task so spectacular that it would go down in history as perhaps the greatest artistic undertaking of all time. The great Michelangelo was employed to paint the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, a job that would require him to paint lying on his back for years and years, a feat that the whole world followed with admiration and wonder. Well, not to be outdone, in a certain ethnic country at the very same time, the king commissioned his country's most famous artist to paint the royal courtroom in a similarly spectacular fashion. This is tonight's story.
Back in the days of the old West, when men were men and women were women, and you can't hardly beat that. One man always stood apart from all the rest. That man was known only as the Kobasi Kid. As we join the kid today, we find him about to enter the Red Dog Saloon. Let's watch.
He said, to get to the other side. You believe that?
Oh, that is unbelievable.
Ah, kid. Hey, you look a little wet.
Yeah, it's raining cats and dogs out there. Just stepped in a poodle.
Kid, listen, this guy has been waiting to meet you here. He heard that you like jokes and riddles, see, and he wants to tell you one. Kid, meet Stanley Jones.
Hi,
How you
Stan.
doing there, kid?
Kid. All right. All right, here it is. Okay, my mother and father, they had 3 kids. One was my sister, and one was my brother. Who was the other one? Do-do-do-do-do. Give up? It was me. I thought you liked it, though.
That kid's so...
Oh. You didn't get that?
That was a pretty good riddle, yeah. Hey, well, I'll see you guys.
Yeah,
Yes, my mother and father had 3 kids. One was my brother.
All right, you sleazebag, take a good look at your new home for the next 30 years. Get in there, you slimeball.
Hi. Guess I'm your new roommate. Who are you?
I'm Scarface Scott. I'm doing 20 to 30 years for robbing and beating up the Sisters of the Poor. And then another 10 for burning down their convent.
And I'm Killer Kowalski. I'm doing life for murdering the entire town of Waco, Texas. What are you in for, Pop?
I ignored the FBI warning and made a copy of Cinderella for my granddaughter.
And now, Hoolihan and Big Chuck presents... this week's Polish joke.
Powiem powiastkę. Jeden taki był żołnierz, drugim powiadał, że kapitan coś będzie miał, coś nowego do powiedzenia. Kapitan przychodzi i mówi, chłopaki, ja mam nowinę, dobra nowina jest, dobra nowina. Jutro będzie...
And now, Hoolihan and Big Chuck proudly present the Polish Daredevil.
Okay, Miss Christopher, your loan is being processed right now. Let me see this. Here you go. Take this up to the front of the bank and they'll have a check ready for you in a couple minutes. Okay, gentlemen, you're next. Have a seat there, please. Let's see, it's Mr. Scott and Mr. Rinaldi, right? It says here you gentlemen are interested in a loan.
Yes, we'd like to open up a jewelry store.
Yeah, and we'd like to borrow like $100.
100? Gentlemen, how can you open up a jewelry store on $100?
Well, we'll need a crowbar and a hammer.
A glass cutter? A hacksaw?
And maybe we'll need a couple of flashlights.
A burlap sack, a piece of rope. Hey, you seen a cop around here? You seen a cop around here? You guys sure? Sure? Stick him up!